Hello, and thank you all so much for joining me today. Today we are going to be doing the monthly TarotScope for Virgo for October 2019. And we will be using the Spirit Keepers Tarot Vitruvian Edition by the lovely Annabelle Wynn. These cards are amazing. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and get started by clearing out any negative energy that may be existing. Okay. Okay, Spirit, what do you have for Virgo for October? Any guidance for Virgo? Virgo for October. October 2019, Virgo. Any guidance? Any guidance? Okay, thank you, Spirit. Okay, now we are going to be looking for our significator card for Virgo. And the very last card. Okay, so it looks like Virgo's focus this month in October is going to be on personal economics, property, money matters, material resources, assets, and liabilities. In other words, our personal money. So let's see what Spirit is trying to tell us. What messages do we have? Okay. Our first card is the defector. This is the spirit of abandoned success, to desert one path to endeavor on a different path. The defector is the spirit personification of abandoning one path to walk a contrasting and entirely different one. This is walking away from what you have otherwise devoted a great deal of effort to and not looking back. This is a spiritual quest for that which will be more emotionally fulfilling. The 5 chalices stacked on the ground symbolize the material work that the defector leaves behind. The 3 hovering above symbolize the spirits and ideologies the defector now abandons. When the 8 of chalices appears, you are at the foot of a steep mountain, about to embark onto challenging yet personally fulfilling terrain. Wisdom will be attained, and the path of that mountain is the path towards achieving your great work, towards fulfilling your life purpose. The scarlet ibis with wings outstretched flying overhead is the material manifestation of a guardian deity who will be overseeing your difficult journeying ahead. The defector is the guardian spirit guiding you to abandon illusory success and to scale new heights in a different direction. Card number 2, Stronghold of the Flame. The Stronghold of the Flame, or Page of Scepters, comes bearing an important message to you or an opportunity about career matters, schooling, creative or artistic endeavors, employment, or passion projects. The symbols here are the salamander, symbolizing invincibility, and the angelica root, which wards evil. The Page of Scepters appears as an affirmation of a coming adventure, a quest that will be presented to you. Your creativity and ingenuity will be the deciding factors on how you navigate that quest. The presence of the stronghold of the flame could be an emissary sent by a solar deity. It could be Sekhmet, the protective lioness goddess of sun and fire, Oya, goddess of fire, Ikai, Marasi, Amaterasu, goddess of the sun, Agni, god of fire and protection, Bridget, Vesta, Freya, or Vulcan, god of the crafts. Now, strongholds are messengers. See this little envelope here? So we're going to grab our other deck and find out what that message is that they are trying to give us. So let me just grab my little deck here. What message is Stronghold of the Flame bringing for Virgo? One more time. And we have the Star. I'm just going to sit this one right here. Put our little mini deck right there. You arrive at a quiet, grassy plain with small rolling hills under a night sky twinkling with bright stars. In front of you, you see a lovely nude maiden at the edge of a pool of still blue water. She is kneeling at the edge of the water, gazing into the tiny pond. She has 2 water jugs, one in each hand, and is pouring water from them as 7 small 8-pointed stars and 1 enormous star shimmer in the sky above her. The star card shows one of the most tranquil scenes in the tarot. What could be more peaceful than a beautiful woman pouring water into a serene, reflecting pool under a clear night sky? It's when we look at this image more closely that we can start to notice some curious things. First off, the woman is kneeling on one knee with the other foot in the shallows of the pool. She is pouring water from the jugs, but from one she is pouring onto the land, and from the other she is pouring into the pool. From a spiritual perspective, the star card represents a few important principles. It represents the idea of reflection, introspection, and meditation. The beautiful woman is looking at her own reflection in the pool. But we can see that she is not just sitting with her legs crossed and her eyes closed. She has one foot on the land and one foot in the water. Just like Iris in the Temperance card, she is straddling the material and physical world and the spiritual world. We can see the giant star above her pouring its light over her as well. She is receiving the guidance of spirit above her. She is connected to divine energy through her meditation. She is actively pouring water. On a symbolic level, pouring water means pouring down emotion and spirit. She is taking the love and the light that she has received from the star above her and is pouring that back into the material world and into the spiritual world. I think this is one of the most genius aspects of this card, that the woman is not only feeding the world, but that she is also pouring it back into the pool. The pool is where she got the water. So in essence, she is symbolically pouring that spirit back into herself. When we see the star card in a reading, immediately the message is about connection with the divine. That connection can show up in so many beautiful ways. Being in the flow of creation and making something beautiful, connecting with another soul in divine love, receiving intuitive guidance, spending time in peaceful, natural surroundings. When we think of all the possibilities of how we can connect with the divine energy, there is an infinite number. Each of us has our own unique experience of spirit. How do you know when you are truly connected? You will be completely engrossed and participating in what you are experiencing. Time will become elastic. You will feel as if something or someone is moving through you. There is an otherworldly quality to these moments. We may think that they are as rare as lightning striking us, but in reality, we can cultivate this flow. Spend time doing the things that connect you to divine energy. Make these activities a priority in your life. If you've never experienced this type of flow, then a great place to start is with meditation, either silent meditation or guided meditation. When you do, you open up to the flow of divine energy. You fill your own cup and as a result have much left over to give others. Our third card is the Lovers. The Lovers is a spirit of pairs. This is our internal binary. The Lovers portend the sacred marriage of your higher self and your ego. This is the guardian at a threshold where you face the diverging fork in your destiny, a moment of choice. Thus, Key 6 is also the spirit of choice. In the foreground, a dragon and phoenix face off. The dragon guards the tree of life, rendered per the airy paths, though the 10th Sephira Malkuth is concealed from view. The phoenix guards the tree of knowledge, upon which the Kundalini serpent is coiled, guarding a single-born fruit, a fruit implying the hidden Sephira Malkuth. In Chinese symbology, the phoenix and dragon together represent the perfected marriage of yin and yang, matrimonial bliss, and are a power couple, as two of the most powerful celestial animals of heaven's kingdom. The Arch of Swords is formed from a bow and arrow, appearing over the dragon and phoenix, cast by their holy guardian angel. The feathers of the arrow are from the angel's own wings. The arrow is also a symbol for Mercury, the planetary ruler for Gemini. Inscribed on one side of the bow, solve et coagula, dissolve and concentrate, an alchemical maxim balancing a time to rest and a time to act, which leads to successful completion of the great work. Inscribed on the other side, mutatis mutandis, the necessary changes having been made. Upon the arrow itself, law of providence. The arrow is aimed into an empty chalice placed between the dragon and phoenix. This is a secret law of divine providence. Note that the secret law of divine providence is not in solid physical form. It is illuminated and present only in spirit. The bow and arrow reveal God's love for humanity. This is a sacred marriage of the higher self and the ego. When the Lover's card appears, you are at a crossroads and your next step is to choose between two paths. These two choices might be best described as either choosing the tree of life, in which case mutatis mutandis, or the tree of knowledge, in which case the divine instruction to you is solve et coagula. The developmental stage marked by the Lovers precedes integration and temperance. So at the stage of key 6, the path is to choose either one side of the binary, the dragon's path, or the other, the phoenix. At this stage, the two paths feel and are at odds. Key 6 appears to you when you must decide between instant gratification or delayed gratification. When the Lover's card appears, it can also be a call to evaluate your interpersonal matters. In modern times, the Lover's card might appear so that attention can be called towards a romantic relationship or to the themes of Eros. Key 6 marks the two ways. First is the choice that must be made between the two ways. Key 6 is also the choice between instant gratification in your path and delayed gratification. Second, in the mystery of the covenant comes the marriage of both ways so that they become one and the same. It is the anima and the animus in conflict, in struggle, and then in perfected harmonious union. In alchemy, the two ways are analysis, then synthesis. The realm that key 6 leads to is the first realm to achieve dominion over towards perfection of the soul. This is the card of interpersonal relationships to integrate. And our final card is the Vagabond. The vagabond is the spirit of alienation and feeling alienated. Crowning the holy temple is a lotus blossom that features 5 petals, symbolizing the 5 aggregates of suffering: sensation, consciousness, physical forms, perception, and thought forms. To live is to suffer. To survive is to find some meaning in your suffering. When you find that meaning, you emerge the stronger soul. The vagabond appears by your side when you are the wanderer with no sense of home or identity. This is the spirit that comes to you when your spirit is restless and when you are in search of meaning. The 5 orbs appears when it is a moment for you to learn toughness and resilience. You are being put through the gauntlet of material trouble. The vagabond also appears when there is a poverty of aspirations. You limit yourself before any condition of deficiency limits you. Aspire for more. Demand greater success and higher achievement from yourself. Do not restrict your potential. Listen, my lovely Virgos, this is all about the money. Let's talk Benjamins here. You may be walking away from something you have put a lot of hard work into this month. Changing direction. This could be a loss or change of job. Maybe you are feeling like giving up on a business that you have started. Check it out. The angels are sending you a message about a coming new adventure. Your angels and ancestors are walking with you. They are protecting you and giving you strength. They are your shining light that is guiding your way. They love you and have faith in you. Look inside of yourself to see yourself the way that they see you. Look at yourself through their eyes. You will have balance and peace. This move that is coming for you, it is a good thing. You have choices. Whichever path you choose will be the perfect choice for you. This change was necessary for you. It will bring you balance and power. You may also be gaining a new business partner. But remember, overall, you are not alone on this new adventure. Your spirits and guides are with you. They have your best interest at heart and want the very best for you. Don't settle. Put on your big girl panties and go after what you already know you deserve. I hope that today's message has brought you clarity and will give you guidance and direction for the month of October 2019. If you would like a more personal and detailed reading, please go to my website at www.conjureknits.com. I offer phone readings, video readings, and chat readings. Just click on one of the links at the top of the page. I hope you all have a very, very beautiful month. And love you bunches!